Hi.
We are...
Came back.
Usually we would do this while we're walking, but it was freezing.
It was really windy.
So we couldn't do it. So we do it now in a nice warm hotel room. So today it was our second day here in Bhutan. And we went to the Ha Valley. But on the way to the Ha Valley, we went on a very long hike.
We stopped on the pass, like you're gonna see after in the video. We went over like the top where we parked the car. It was 3,988, but in the walk we went up to 4,200 meters.
So we hiked a lot because we were trying to get to this sky burial.
Yes.
Which is, you'll see in the video. We have a very awesome guide who's going to explain everything much better than us. So anyway, we walked for like 4 hours, 3 or 4 hours. It was only the three of us and the guide because Luca and Emma decided to hang back, and it was a good idea.
It was a good idea.
I almost went back. And we got to the top.
It was really long, very, very steep. And the last part we had to actually climb on the rock. On the rock,
yes. And and then we got there. We got really windy. And so we came back and we were going to talk about what we did on the way back. And it was so windy, we could not do it because nobody was going to hear it.
Yeah. We had to literally run down because the wind was really strong.
So this is for Bhutan. We're probably going to share videos like this because there's so much to learn about this country that...
And the culture.
We need to make little videos to share more. So that's it for today.
Yeah. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you want to follow our adventure.
We have many videos coming. We found the snow.
Yeah, but there are too many ice.
Now we're going to look for fish in the snow. Do you believe me? Yeah. Lots of fish in the snow.
Hi guys, we are in the snow in Bhutan. We stopped playing here on the side of the road.
The carrier is done by the water. Look at there. It doesn't become ice. You hear the bell?
Yeah.
So effective.
They use this one for prayer. Big change for the firework explorer from Thailand. It was 30 degrees to Bhutan. -1.
Opposite. Look at, he's shivering now. Cold. Look at it.
Luca, how cold is it? Pretty good.
Oh, come on!
I slipped.
Are you okay?
Yep, I just slipped to the snow.
Hey guys, we reach the altitude of 3,988 meters. This is the highest point. We're gonna take the walk on the path over there along the ridge to reach the sky burial. It's where the shaman brings the people that they die to help their soul to pass on the other,
So up there is
on the spirit world, on the other side. What is the name of the valley again?
Ha Valley. Ha. H-A-A. Ha Valley. Ha Valley shares border with two countries. North, Tibet, China. South, India, Sikkim. This nature, this landscape, this ridge tells our human greed. Really is something warns us, okay? When you look from here, you see the summit there. Now we are going to struggle to get to that summit, okay? So we have to walk there, yeah? We have to walk there. We have to use our whole energy. And we feel, I know that now, so when we get to there, we are going to see everything. right? So, and then we would think when we get there, we'll be on the top of the world, right? So, but when you get there, we will see this next summit. Again, you want to get to the next summit. Same thing, like you see the grid, our grid. If you want to, you may think, I want to have a big building. Oh, you're struggling. Now you got a building. You're not happy still. Now you want to get next. Then, before you get the last thing, we die. Saying, oh, because you didn't enjoy of those things, whatever you got, right? This is what happened. So we have to know the limit. Let's go.
Top of the first one. Let's not be too greedy.
Let's just go to the top of the first one.
Yes.
Because the air, it's really thin here.
Yes.
We are 4,000 meters. You can breathe hardly while you walk. So the hike is not that difficult.
No, it's
but
actually easy.
But the air is really thin. So it's wow. Look down there. That is the valley. That's where we're going after. We're gonna sleep down there.
The Ha Valley.
The Ha Valley.
Yes, now, especially this place here, we see the flags in a crowd, in a group by, right? Group wise, I should say, not group by, group wise. And when somebody dies, we put a flag, you may say in the memory, but we say to accumulate merits to the person who died, okay? Or to relieve him or her, or to have a good transaction, or the soul transaction, okay? And to have a better rebirth, you know? And we, if possible, we put 108 flags for someone who died. One person would get at least 108 or more, or even less.
Oh, less too.
Even less if they cannot afford it. It
Okay.
depends the money of the family sometimes.
Right.
Okay. Now you see the flag. If you look at here properly, you see the mantra of Buddha compassion. Mantra Buddha compassion. Om Mani Padme Hum, invocating Buddha compassion to help the departed soul. And in return, as I said, is going to help to take a better rebirth or accumulate more merit. The wind is going to flutter, okay? When it flutters, it takes some messages. When that wind touches anybody, we are going to get liberated. So powerful, see? And the pole, you see now, on the top, you see sword, the wheel, and the pole. Now, this pole, as a whole, is also symbol, represent of three Buddhas. Three Buddhas, Buddha compassion, Buddha wisdom, Buddha power. On the top, the sword is a Buddha wisdom. Wisdom. Why wisdom? Why sword? To cut our ignorance. Because of ignorance, we make mistakes and we commit a sin, all because of the ignorance. If we are so wise, we can choose good and bad, right? Because we have lots of ignorance, so we cannot choose it sometimes, right? So we always pray to the Buddha compassion to help us to cut our ignorance. If we don't have ignorance, we are so wise, intelligent, we know what's good and bad. Then the pole is a pole, is a Buddha power, goddess of power. That is to protect the place, protect the everything more or less, okay? And the white, purity, Buddha compassion. Three Buddhas. So same thing, when you look into the Ha Valley, in the Ha Valley, there are three hills. These three hills is a symbol of three protectors, three Buddhas. The Buddha compassion in the middle, and then the Buddha power. We say God of power, God of compassion, and the God of wisdom. So we are going to see that three hills. The Ha is known for the three protector hills. Okay. Same thing, the pole also has it, three protectors.
So why does that flag, is it colored?
That's for the fortune.
Oh, okay.
Fortune, good luck, to live long life, happy life, wealthy life.
So that's not about someone that died.
No.
They put it here because of
Because the place is so pure, high, near to God,
Right.
So lots of wind, that's more important. No wind, don't put flag. We have to put flags where there's a wind. Wind flutters.
Is there a ritual when they put the flags?
Oh yes. We have to go to astrologer and see when is a good day to put a flag. Okay, flags. And then we have to put, and that good day only. If you happen to put flags in the bad day, instead of bringing a good karma, it's going to bring a bad karma, negative karma. So we should be very careful with that. We can also do pre-blessed. That means when you buy from the shop, the shopkeeper would bless all the flags in the shop. Okay, so then we can take in a mountain to bless it. Put in. put on. But in all days, even these days, they are practicing. They will not bless the flag beforehand. On that day, they invite monks or lay monks to bless the flags. They have to do ritual and they have to offer smoke to bless it. If you don't bless it, as I said again, it will not bring a good luck to us. It would bring something bad karma. Okay, so very important.
So when the flags come off, do they take off the poles or do they just put new flags for someone else that died?
Now this whole set of poles here
Is
is for someone who died. The family did it, okay? And those days, long time back, our belief is, now all those flags are gone, okay? Now somebody who died again, different family, wants to put a flags on that old pole. So we used to believe, the merit is going to be shared with that disease, Now we should think like that. It's selfish, okay? And we shouldn't cut down so much trees. Now we don't mind to put a new flag for someone else on the old poles.
Okay. Yeah.
Because we have to use the logic, right? Otherwise, we'll end up cutting all the trees in the mountain.
And then how do you? And then after you have to make. And after you have to wait for trees to go back. So then you won't have any more.
Yeah.
That's true.
Poles.
Yeah. Then, and to get the poles, we have to have. You have to get a special permit from the forest department. And then we have to go with the foresters. Which tree we can cut down for the flags? Okay.
So it's not that easy.
Not easy, yeah. But now we also put the flags on a rope.
Okay.
Rope, so then we don't cut down the trees. Like the rope could be what we call not from the nature, something synthetic materials, okay? So we can get easily from in the market. So we do that also, so that we don't cut down the trees.
Okay.
And same time we don't want to lose our culture, because you see, hosting a flag in the mountains is also a culture.
Yeah.
And it, like we are here now, it brings really peace within. And another thing, when we see the flags laying on the trail, never step over. We have to respect, because every mantra has got a Buddha in it, okay? So respect. If you step over, if you do it, so we believe again it's going to come at a sin, disrespectful also. So always try to put like this. Never, okay? Never step over.
So this is
Make
the
it
past.
only to there. But this is ancient past, okay? Where our ancestors passed on this path,
Should we hide it? In English, you may say miniature stupa. Miniature meaning small stupa. Okay, and in our term language, we call tsatsa. T-S-A tsatsa. Now tsatsa, when you build a big stupa, we make thousands of little stupa like this. Put 9 types of grains in it, and also prayers inside, and a twig, small stick. When you put small stick, we're giving life to this. Individual, each of satsas would have Buddha mind. So we respect. So it's going to bless us. Many Buddhas, many blessings. One Buddha, small blessings, right? So that's what we do, okay, to give more energy when you build a big stupa. But now, in this case, again, when somebody die, we cremate. After cremation, family would find part of skulls, bones, keep with them. before 21 days, okay, the family would crush that bones, make a powder, grind it, mix with the clay, make 108 or more of this tata.
So you're saying that has bone in
We have a
it?
mold, okay, it's already printed. When you put clay in it, it comes like this, but different size, okay.
Natural clay.
and then you know, it should have a little bit part of the bones of that family, you know, that person who died, okay. Then we invite lamas, monks, priests, you may say, to consecrate it, bless it. After consecration, then it becomes real Buddha, mind of the Buddha. It represents the mind of the Buddha, very special.
No
So
wonder it
now,
has a top.
this is like the top of the like Buddha,
Yeah,
the
the
Buddha
top
head.
of the head. Yeah, the
Buddha
head.
head, yes. And you can also see many prints here. Now, after making so much more, they make again more merits for the person who died. Then family would take to the high up in the mountain. Higher they take, more merits.
So
Okay, if they have a
basically-
big respect, I mean to say, if they have big respect to their person who died by their family, then they will carry in their bag to the highest point, put in the cave. Why in the cave? To protect from the nature, the rain. Rain would destroy it. It's a place. Yeah.
After a year, boom, it's gone.
Yes,
So
you said
basically,
some-
it's more sacred on a mountain than if you put it in a cave under somewhere.
Along the road, it
Along
is
the
actually
road.
more sacred if they could bring it to the high up. Okay, more energy.
We saw
more
them at a
blessing.
tiger's nest too.
We saw so much, and also we
Oh,
can see,
yes.
and I could say, lazy family would just keep on the road point. So when it falls, it's laying on the ground. It's not respectful. It's a disrespectful, and they didn't have much of respect to the person who died of their family. You know, so person who brought here, we should appreciate.
Okay, last climb, guys. Right to the top.
Easy.
It's really
It's easy peasy.
steep. Come on, mommy, you make
Oh
it.
my gosh.
Look how lazy you are.
What you do for love.
Okay, I'm gonna bring you with us, guys, while we climb.
We made it here to the summit. We walked how long? I said 2 hours.
More.
Well, we took more than 2 hours. Look at
And a lot of kilometers, right?
all on this ridge, I can
How
say.
many kilometers is
And
that?
now we're here at the summit, okay? This one here, this is a sky boreal.
sky burial. That's again Buddhist tradition.
Yes.
You know, we have a tradition to cremate at the same time to bring it to the mountain to summit, lay body for the vultures. You know why we do that? Again, to accumulate merit for that person. You know, because he's offering his flesh to the vultures. You see, when vultures happy, right?
Right.
So that person's soul or consciousness will accumulate lots of merit. Now this place, look at here. Now this, the poles here, see, is to tied up with the rope, and they lay like, look at here, like crucified. Your body is going to be on this rock, and then they do ceremony in their home, in their house. You see, because we have to do the rituals, okay, ceremonies, and then always child, sometimes even the adult.
So why mainly children then?
Now, why mainly children? Very important question, and nice question. I like it. I forgot almost. You know, children who is below age 5 we call, but sometimes they say below age 7 we say infant, right? Infant. And we're not allowed to cremate those children.
Okay.
We have to bury or put in a big river or sky bury. 2 options, no cremation. So some family prefer to purchase like this, and some families prefer to take the big river and of course fish in it, and some families prefer to bury it.
Okay, so they do all three.
Yes, 3, and no cremation. Cremation age above 5.
And so instead the adults that they do sometimes?
The adult then it really depends on the
It's just
family
choice.
wish. Like in your culture, you write a will, right?
Right.
We don't write a will, but before they die, they would say, like that, can you do?
Okay.
Oh, so it's like a sort of like a wig. Okay.
Wow.
But less adult bring it here, okay? More infant.
And is this the only place in
In
Bhutan?
the country, no, we have other places too. Even above the tiger nest, we have three places which can go better than us.
So they do the ceremony, then they leave, and you're...
Oh no, we cannot stay. So no normal human being like us can stay here. But the monks retreat, yogis, they spend night here meditating also. That means through their meditation, they can make offerings to all the spirits, those who are coming here. But feeding it, by feeding spirit also, accumulation of merits. Not only feeding to the animals and human. So you know the yogis, after they go for retreat like 3 years, after that, you know, they practice meditation in the very difficult places, dangerous places. I don't want to say dangerous, but something scary places. Cemetery, cremation, something scary places. So they want to
Connect with
meditate
spirit.
and talk with the spirit. If they are bad spirit, make them a good spirit, tame it, make them a better person, and they feed it well. At night, they blow a trumpet, which is probably human thigh, you know, human thigh.
Yeah,
They
the
blow
thigh
the
bone
At
trumpet.
at midnight, spirits would come. In the day, not much spirits. But then human world we call, no spirit, human. And the moment night comes, okay, then we sleep, right?
Right.
Then spirits will come out and they do the job, you see. And then at midnight is worse, I think. So then those the yogis
Yeah.
wants to bring all spirit, see what they're doing here. So they meditate in this hut. I cannot do that. It's good nothing is here, and it's good nobody died, I think.
You're worried.
Wait.
They're already dead. They put them here because they're dead. They don't sacrifice them.
No. Something like this,
That's
like
not what they do.
sacrifice.
No, that's, you were worried. Like, oh no.